So now on to some of the formal speeches, but first of all I'd like to welcome Samantha Norris of the White Lion, who's our host and sponsor today. Thank you. And she's going to say 2 words.
Hi everyone, welcome to the White Lion, a 17th century old coaching inn, actually originally a farmhouse. It's obviously an old pub, and it's got the extensions going on, and we've also got a conference room after this room, as well as 17 ensuite bedrooms as well. So we are quite good for obviously just being as a pub local to Weston local areas, but for corporate use as well, being on the outskirts of Crewe with the bedrooms and conference facilities. And we also do nice things like christenings, weddings, parties, etc. If you need anything, then please ask. And if we can be of any use for either corporate or personal parties, then please give us a call, and hopefully we'll be here in many years to come.
Right, on to the speeches. The first one up is serial networker. He's always here. It's Peter Wood.
We have a self-storage centre about a mile down the road from here, by the Rockbank Hotel. It's been open about 5 years. It's a family business. We have offices backed by 400 rooms of self-storage. We have 100 small businesses and daily users of all different types. They also have the house movers, people who buy to let or who need to can't time the completion of the sale, and they have free use of our bank to put their self-storage, the furniture, etc. in the storage. Also, we just started a new venture because our offices are full. So this property, Stately House, has just become empty, and it's going to become available for small businesses to rent office. Very good parking in a good position just outside Nantwich. So we'd be delighted to show you around. Thanks very much.
Liz Southall of Redshift Radio.
We're your local community radio station in Crewe, broadcasting to the world on the internet. On the 5th of November, we will be on 87.7 FM for a 28-day period. It's a test broadcast that we've been awarded by Ofcom, so please do tune your car radios to 87.7 FM. Got some great opportunities for sponsorship. It means much bigger coverage for us. All the locals can tune in, and we've got the breakfast show, drive time shows, we've got all the usual business shows and school programmes. Still looking for a couple of sponsors, community news and a breakfast show sponsor. If you want to get some coverage while on FM, please do have a chat with me today. We've appointed a fantastic steering group. Paul's part of it. There's some people here today that are part of it, and we're really having their support from the local businesses as we move towards getting a full-time licence next year. We've also got a letter of support from the leader of the council to say that when we get the full-time FM, we will get our licence fee paid by the council. So we're really making great leaps forward, and it'd be lovely to have you all on board as well. So thank you. It's Liz from Redshift Radio.
Daniel Platts, PCM.
Business Cost Management is an organisation that looks at the overhead business expenses of organisations of all sizes. Large organisations, including people like Siemens, the NHS, right down to the small family-run organisations. What we do, we go into businesses and look at their expenses, perform an analysis on it, and can very often bring about quite significant savings, even for those businesses that think they're on top of it, on top of their costs. And some of our clients include accountants, if we have any accountants in the room, even those type of people. So we can help most organisations. We do not incur any upfront fees or charges. The only way we derive our fees is from actual savings that we make for your company. So it's pretty much a win-win. It costs you nothing, and the people who we can help most are usually the people who don't think they need help. But that's BCM. Thank you.
David Lego.
I'm a family solicitor. The only thing, what's a family solicitor got to do with you? Because you're business people. Well, you are people, you have families, you have friends, and you know people who generally work or play or love or are with you, who need family lawyers on occasion. Not all the time, but there are times when we do. How many of you have made a will? Don't answer that. How many of you have made a lasting power of attorney in case your business goes bust or you lose mental capacity? Don't answer that. How many of you have thought what happens when you're in a second relationship and there are children of first or second relationship, what happens to your properties? Have you thought about it? Maybe not. That's where we come in, lawyers, to give you advice, either when you need it or when you're thinking ahead. So do think, generally you might not need us, but there are occasions when you will. Think ahead, think about us, we can help you.
Raheem, welcome to of lasering.
We've been based in Crewe for 8 years. Supply critical consumables to various ranges of industries, right from Roaches PLC, SG World, Rawson's, packaging, right down to solicitors, accountants as well, including Mr. Lego over there, yes sir. And also NHS, schools, the whole lot. Very competitive, excellent service, and we even supply treats with all our orders as well. And we've been fortunate to supply the Chamber for a few years as well. So if you do need any critical consumables, my details are here. Extremely competitive, great service, great products, can't go wrong. Okay, sorry, and we started a new company as well for a while. Quality car leasing, so if you're interested in any car leasing deals, what's over there waiting? Yes, you're
Final one today is Paul Rogers of ESTC.
From the ESTC training, we basically deal with apprenticeships within your work placement for 16 to 18 year olds, and also we do fully funded training for the over 18s as well. We're trying to get local young adults into Crewe and Nantwich into employment, and we're trying very hard to do this, but also fully funded for you guys as well, so you guys can do a course as well if you wanted to. But that's me.
Most people put their card in thinking it's just for the bottle of wine, but it actually is for the bottle of wine now, so those that are fortunate not to have spoken will get a chance. I've been talking to this guy quite a bit for the last 2 weeks, so he'll probably do the bottle of wine. It's Peter Dawson of P&L. I'd just like to say thank you to my line for providing that. And our next networking lunch is taking place at Rookery Hall, the Christmas one, on the 14th of December, so that's a date for the diary. I'd like to, of course, thank Samantha and the White Line for their support today and hosting today's networking. I'd like to thank Redshift Media for the equipment that we've loaned today, and Jan Roberts on Pure Bihar, who's supporting us with the photographs and the passion issues, etc. Thank you.